You, what it is, Ski Teddy Bruschi, what's the deal? Shaquille O'Neal, what's the word, Larry Bird? It's your boy Remo's Reactions, man, aka Pumpkinhead. You want to appreciate all the people coming through, man, showing love, man. We outside, man. Happy Halloween to those who celebrate. I don't, but just want to put the mask on for promo purpose. Can you hear me? But Young Thug, man, he took the plea deal, y'all. He's gonna be released from prison, man, and it's mighty ironic. As soon as Rich Homie Quan checked.
Slack.
And then bang, he gets out, man. So get down in the comment section, man. I need y'all opinions. You know, that's why I was there. And we appreciate the support, man. We on the road to 5K, 10K, and we're gonna spike that bitch up to 999K. Can y'all hear me? That's a Fitney fact, you feel me? But nah. $AREEM 1515 if you feeling generous. That's my cash app. Again, it's $AREEM 1515. We ain't begging, but if you feeling generous, go ahead and do your thug thizzle. You hear me? I'm ready to start this joint, man. Let me see what they on.
We do want to come on the air here with breaking news. In fact, instead of going to that break, out of Atlanta, rapper Young Thug is now pleading guilty in what has become Georgia's longest-running criminal trial. The plea just announced in Fulton County Court just minutes ago. The rapper, whose real name is Jeffrey Lamar Williams, was indicted in 2022 on racketeering charges. Prosecutors say the rapper led a street gang that committed murder, armed robbery, carjackings, and also dealt drugs. Nearly 30 other co-defendants were named in this case. Young Thug's trial has been plagued by problems, including 2 judges having to recuse themselves and mounting concerns last week that a mistrial could be.
If y'all been paying attention, I'm not sure if y'all have, man, but they've had 2 different judges in this trial. A lot of suspect ass activity, motherfuckers. You know, from Woody, but prosecutor turned like all these motherfuckers was weird. I'm not gonna lie. And this shit just seemed like it was just a fucking facade and a distraction from the beginning because, I mean, goddamn, it made the judicial system down in Atlanta look real ridiculous. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. Shout out to Atlanta though, man, and Young Thug came on, but it's just crazy. Like, you know, as soon as Rich Homie passed away, bro about to get out. Let that marinate.
Let's bring in ABC News legal contributor Shauna Lloyd now, who joins me with more. Shauna, talk to me first just about the state of play in this trial and remind me, frankly, of how long this has gone on. It is the longest running criminal trial in Georgia history. Is that right?
That is absolutely correct. And it's amazing that this has been.
Did y'all hear that? That was the longest running trial in the state of Georgia's history. Crazy.
Going on for more than 6 months. We have been here following this trial. It is one of the longest trials that Georgia has had. That says a lot about the state of this trial and how many witnesses the state has been calling. So now that we see this plea deal, I'm not very surprised by it because I think both sides were trying to mitigate damages here.
And Shauna, very quickly, I do want to play for you images that just came into us. It is Young Thug taking that plea deal in court, and then I'll have you react on the back end. But here is what just played out in court just moments ago.
As to count 60, violation of the Georgia Controlled Substances Act, how do you plead?
Guilty.
As to count 61, possession of a firearm during the commission of a felony, how do you plead?
Guilty.
And as to count 1, conspiracy to violate the Racketeer Influenced and Corrupt Organizations Act, how do you plead?
No law.
So for all you gangbangers out there that want to be hardcore and live the street life, y'all look up the Young Thug. He's saying guilty. Because obviously it's better to him to plead guilty than to keep, you know, he's out of there, man.
To count 56, participation in criminal street gang activity under the leadership charge, how do you plead?
No law.
I think you didn't ask about count 62.
As to count, thank you, Your Honor.
How the fuck they don't, how she don't know the count and what number is she on? Like, what the fuck is wrong with them niggas down there, dude?
To count 62, possession of a machine gun, how do you plead?
Guilty.
This is fucking crazy. Reactions. Hit that like, y'all. Hit that like.
Are you pleading
Subscribe.
guilty to the offenses you have indicated because you are in fact guilty of these charges?
Yes. And Shauna, something that I heard there, tell me if I'm wrong here, is to some charges he's pleading guilty. To some charges he's pleading nolo contendere, which means no contest. But also, very quickly, it looks like we've gotten here because there was an issue at trial last week where there was this witness who divulged sensitive information on the stand, and there were these concerns that there could be a mistrial, and essentially you'd have to start the clock all over again, and you'd have to have this long trial all over again. How did we get here to this point where prosecutors and defense attorneys obviously wanted to deal?
I mean, what we're really seeing is that misstep could potentially have created a mistrial, and the judge looked like she may have been leaning towards granting that. So that leaves exposure on both sides. That means the state has to determine to bring this trial again, and he would have to stand again for another trial. So what you see here in this plea deal is both sides gave a little bit. He pleaded no contest to some of the charges. The direct charges that were linked to him directly, such as the possession charges, he did plead guilty to. And the state gave up the opportunity to get a full conviction. They're getting a lot of probation here in this particular plea deal in order to get those those admissions of guilt. So both sides had to give a little bit, but in the face of a mistrial, when we're talking about the longest running trial in the history of Georgia, was really both sides trying to get what they wanted, their main objective out of this, and they each got a little bit.
And explain to me why this trial went so long. It was a RICO case. It was.
All right. Damn, that's enough. All right, Joe, that's enough, man. As y'all can see, man, Young Thug took the plea deal, man. You know, we never want to see nobody in jail, man. That's a fact, man.
That's exactly what had to happen.
Make sure y'all go ahead and hit that subscribe, hit the like, share the motherfucking video for me, please. And thank you. If y'all got anything going on, let me know. And I'll follow back. You know what I mean? Support y'all. So just want to tap in, get the info out, man. Young Thug is set to be free. And it happens literally possibly a month and some change after Rich Homie's passing. We out, man. Reactions, man.
What happened?